Still do.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Still do my own little intro, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Massapequa Public Library. We're going to have a fantastic day of entertainment today. We're going to have an afternoon with entertainer Les Degen. So, and everybody's going to enjoy it a lot. We hope everybody in TV land enjoys it as well. So I'm just testing out to make sure everything's working. So if you can hear me, it is. And if you can't, well, anyway, everybody have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
You're falling apart.
I know.
I'll wait till exactly 2. All right, see you later. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Massapequa Library Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Give yourselves a big hand for coming out to the show. All right, I'd like to introduce you to our very talented entertainer, Les Degen. Les is an accomplished singer. He is an actor who has had leading roles in many musical theater productions. He's also a stand-up comedian in the tri-state area. We're so glad to have Les back here at the Massapequa Library. How about a big Massapequa welcome for me? All right, thank you. Come on in. We wouldn't start without you.
Thank you.
All right, one more time. Give yourselves a big hand for coming out to support the Massapequa Library. Come on, let's hear it for you. All right, you know what you want? You want to sit in the first row?
Thank you.
That's okay. And how about a big hand for Lee Gundel and the entire staff here at the library for putting on these wonderful programs. And I got to tell you, I am so excited to be here today. Ever since I was a little kid growing up in Sunnyside, Queens, I always dreamt that one day I would get to entertain 23 people in the back room of a library on Central Avenue in Massapequa, across the street from my car mechanic, on a Saturday at 2 o'clock. Dreams do come true. No, this is nice. I feel like the instructor at an AARP defensive driving class. I tell you what, if you sing along with all my songs and you don't dilly-dally, we'll see if we can get you out of here a little early. Okay, I got a great show for you. I sing standards and show tunes, a little bit of rock and roll. If you know the words to the songs, please feel free to sing along, especially all you people at home watching on YouTube. Put your pants on, will you? I want you singing along. If you don't know the words, you forgot them, that's okay. Hum, fake it, yell stuff out. For the next hour plus, we're here to have a good time, yes? All right, why don't we start with a little something, get a little energy going. This one's from the 70s, and where's my friend that I was talking about before earlier? He's not here anymore? He left. He left. I was saying that the person that was here looked a little like the artist that sang this, and now he's not here. So you'll just have to take my word for it. See if you recognize this one. All right, come on, everybody. Let's get it going. Whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself because I love you. Yes, I do. And when you give me that pretty little pout, it turns me inside out. There's something about you, baby, I don't know. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer you will grow stronger every day. Oh, how much longer? I thought I was in love a couple of times before with the girl next door, but that was long before I met you. Now I'm sure I won't forget you, and I thank my lucky stars that you are who you are, and not another lovely lady set out to break my heart. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it will grow stronger every day. Come on, everybody. Does everybody know the words? You at home, come on, I want to hear you. one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile at me, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see your smiling face my way. Come on, everybody. Little James Taylor for you. No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. There you go, you know the words. No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. All right, let's keep the party going. What a day it has been, what a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that's ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. Ladies and gentlemen, the Massapequa Library Orchestra. Come on. You sound good today. Almost like being in love. Let's do some Zumba. I'm not even charging extra for this. Almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that's ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. That was from 1947. Lerner and Lowe's "Almost Like Being in Love." I used to like the way Gene Kelly sang that in the 1954 movie version. Remember that? That's the year I was born. Everyone's got their calculator out over here trying to figure out how old I am. Okay, let's get the energy in high gear here. In 1930, you're going to get a little education on the songs too. 1930, Dorothy Fields wrote a terrific tune at the beginning of the Great Depression. It was a tough time for everyone, and we needed some music to get everybody upbeat, happy, and smiling. But in life, it's always a tough time, right? So this song even holds today. Let's see how good you are. This one's called "The Sunny Side of the..." We have a smart audience. What's the library? You got to be smart. You're a reader here. All right, here we go. I want you singing at home on YouTube. I'm like talking to a camera. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat? Let your happy tune be your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. but now I'm not afraid. You see this rover I crossed over, and if I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Lee Gunpole. There's gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Come on, everybody. All right, we are having a party today. All 23 of us. All right. And you people at home, sorry. Well, there he is. There's James Taylor. You're a little bit? Kind of, sort of? Not really. Okay. I was wrong. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid. You see this rover I've crossed over, and if I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. There's gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Ah, ah, ah. All right, there you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. All right, Frank, I'm glad you took off your coat. I think now you stay for a while. I didn't know. Come on, we were waiting for you. Here we go. You got to sit right here in the front row, right next to the entertainer where everybody can see you. There we go. I don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
I went to the wrong library.
Oh, you went down to the harbor?
Yeah.
Oh, but did I sing that loud? You could hear me singing from here? Did anybody else go to the harbor first by accident? Oh, all right, yeah, no. They're doing renovations over there, and the show has come to a complete standstill, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, where are my Frank Sinatra fans? All right, yeah, I don't do any Frank Sinatra songs. That gets a laugh every time, that joke, man, so I'm going to keep telling that until it doesn't. This is, here's an old Cole Porter tune. And this one actually features the Massapequa Library Orchestra. So I'm going to need you to help make the orchestra. There's a terrific musical break during this song. So I'm going to need some volunteers. Who can give me a fake trombone? Who can go like this? Frank, can you give me a trombone? Let's see. All right, you're hired. Good. Let's see. Kenny, can you give me a trumpet back there? That's why you sit back there. You knew I would do this. You don't want anyone to see you. You give me a trumpet. Can you give me some drums?
Sure.
You're hired? All right, I need a stand-up bass. Who can go like this? Anybody? James Taylor? I'm sorry, you don't look like James Taylor. Okay, you don't want to do the bass. Okay, and I need some keyboards. Can you give me some keyboards, ma'am? You're so pretty with your little putty cat over there. Can you give me some keyboards? All right, you'll give me some keyboards. Everybody, okay. This one's called I've Got You Under My Skin, featuring the Massapequa Library Orchestra. I'll give you the cue when it's time for you to play. Okay, here we go. We're going to have fun with this. Let me, wait a second. Let me have a sip of my Kettle One vodka. Relax, I'm kidding. It's Grey Goose. There we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. Call me like this. I've got you under my skin. I try so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of that warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Come on, everyone. Use your mentality and wake up to reality. But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. All right, the orchestra, you ready? You warmed up here? All right, where's my trombone? Trombone, Frank, there's Kenny G. Kenny G, wrong instrument. I just realized that. Trumpet, we got drums, we got people. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Massapequa Library Orchestra, here they are! All right, now we got a few people that didn't want to chime in before, but now they look nuts, why shouldn't I? There we go. How about a big hand for our orchestra, everyone? Let them hear it. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of that warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality and wake up to reality. But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. Let me hear you sing, 'cause I've got you under my skin. One more time. Yes, I've got you under my skin. All right. All right, thank you. Okay, let's slow it down a little here. All right. Oh, yes, we need to slow it down. We were like running out of energy, huh? Okay, I'm like the Energizer Bunny up here. I know. Okay, let's see. Here's a Johnny Mercer and Heinz Meyer wrote a terrific tune, 1965. Excuse me. That originally was recorded by a young kid, new guy named Wayne Newton. Remember Ted McAmatra, buy me a Bistou, and now he owns Las Vegas. He's done pretty good for himself. And this song was written, got a lot of people recorded this one. Just to set this up, I want you to close your eyes, don't fall asleep. I want you to think back when you're in your teens, 20s, and you went on that special summer vacation. Remember you went to summer camp, the Jersey Shore, Poconos, Catskills, the Hamptons, and remember you met that special someone? Right? And oh, what a summer, week after week, it got heavier and hotter, and oh my goodness, I don't believe this person exists. I'm so in love, and oh my God. And then the summer came to an end, and then you went home, and they went back to school, and you never saw them again. Does anyone need a tissue? That's what this song is about. This one's called The Summer Wind. Frank, was that the longest introduction to a song you've ever heard in your entire life? The people on YouTube are saying, will you sing this song already? We don't care about the story. Okay. You can sing with me if you know the words. I don't want to do this alone. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long, we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath a blue umbrella sky. Then, softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to that summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter winds, they have come and gone. And still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. Oh, that summer wind, warm summer wind, the summer wind, the summer wind. Nice little fade out there. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. All right, let's see, that could have possibly put some people to sleep, so we're going to need to wake you up with a little something over here. Let's see, does anybody want to go on a sea cruise? Want to go on a sea cruise? Oh, your eyes lit up, you know what's coming, don't you? 1959, Frankie Ford, here we go. All right, let's rock the house. Bad for 68, right? Sing with me if you know it. Oh man, rhythm is in my shoes. It's no use to sitting and singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? I feel like jumping, baby, won't you join me, please? I don't like begging, but now I'm on bended knees. Ooh, I got to keep a rock and get my hat off the rack. I got to boogie-woogie like a knife in my back. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on the sea cruise? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Let's rock and roll! Amazing what happens in the children's room back here. I got to keep it moving, baby, I ain't lying. My heart is beating rhythm and it's right on time. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? I feel like jumping, baby, won't you join me, please? I don't like begging, now I'm on bended knees. Ooh, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? All right, thank you. Woo! All right, are you having fun so far? Okay, good, good. That's what I want to hear. All right. All right, that was 1959. Frankie Ford. Why don't we jump ahead to 1965? And do we have any Jewish people in the audience today? All right, okay. I'm a Jewish person. This is the Jewish version of a very popular song from 1965. Okay, I hope you can appreciate this. Here we go. Maybe we'll get a couple of yucks on this one here. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm, relax, to stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Hello, Patty G. I walked into a shul. I passed along the way. Well, I got up on the beamer and I began to pray. You know the rabbi lights the coals. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. I pretend we're back in 1965, doing everything that we weren't allowed to do, but now we're allowed to do it. Are you people at home enjoying yourselves? There you go. Come on, everyone. You too, Patty G. Where's that energy? All right, everyone's come out of the woodwork now. All right, finish the song with me. You know all the words. Come on. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her, I would leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. All right, thank you. Thank you. See, the only thing that made it the Jewish version was it was the bima instead of the church, the rabbi instead of, I twisted it around a little, ma'am, that's all. That's all. You would have rather heard the church and the, doesn't matter. Oh, yes, you would have, okay. All right, that's all right. We get a little bit of everything. Why don't we have a special dedication for possibly some special people in the room. Yeah, let's see what we got here. 1 second. Do we have any veterans in the room today? Good, if you're a veteran, I want you to raise your hand, yell out your name, and tell us what branch you served. Ken. Ken from the Army, thank you for your service, Ken. Any other veterans? Oh my God, Ken, you single-handedly defended the United States of America. Oh my goodness. And Ken is also my old dentist who just retired from Massapequa. Give him a big hand. Give him a big hand. That's right, that's okay. And the thing with Ken, though, is that when I went to see Ken, no matter whenever I went to visit him, he would always find something wrong. Right, Ken? Right, remember on my last annual checkup, you told me that my shirt didn't match my pants. That was a Facebook joke that did well in person. See, that's what you got to do over here. Anyway, actually, and Frank Leonic from Frank Leonic Landscaping. My landscaper is here. Come on. If you're looking for someone good, reliable, shows up on time, does a great job, Frank. My friend Patty G's here. I don't know. And by the way, Kenny at D&D Auto across the street really is my mechanic. So I'm going to charge all of you $500 for the sponsorships. Thank you so much, everyone. So I'm sure there are other veterans out there. Maybe they're not in the room today, but I want to thank you, Ken, for your service, all our veterans, all our soldiers that are out there fighting for our freedoms, and especially those that are here today in the room, but they're watching from the upper mezzanine in the sky, and they made the ultimate sacrifice. So I want to thank them. So why don't we all pay tribute? Sing along if you know it. This is Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA. Okay. Here we go. I told you a little bit of everything today. If tomorrow all my things were gone that I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, there's pride in every American's heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Everybody, you know it. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. So we have to, I guess we have to lighten it up a little after that one. Why don't we do another sing-along? Here's something from the 70s. I think everyone will know the words to, and then we'll do some Broadway tunes, okay? All right, here we go. I want to hear all those I love you babies, especially Joanne and Ken. Come on, let's get that army voice into it. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. This side of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Come on, everybody, let's go again. All right, here we go. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. I love you, baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby, let me love you. Call me later. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. One more time, everybody. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. I love you, baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay. Oh, pretty baby, trust in me when I say. Thank you. All right, we are flying through this program here. All right, why don't we do a, since we're having a party, why don't we, let's play a party game. But first, I heard a good joke the other day. Can I tell you a joke? Can I tell you? You're gonna hear a joke. I know it's a concert. Relax, everybody. So Zach lives on the farm, all right, and he's doing terrible in school, right? He gets, he fails tests, he fails classes. He comes in late, he's absent days at a time. So the schoolmaster says, Zach, he goes, one more problem, I'm going to have to expel you from school. All right, so what happens? The next day, Zach comes to class 3 hours late. All right, the schoolmaster says, Zach, I just yelled at you. How can you come in the following day late like this? He goes, I'm sorry. I had to take the bull out into the field to mate with the cow. He goes, come on, Zach, couldn't your father do that? He said, no, it had to be the bull. Oh my goodness, did I really say that next to the children's room? Oh, I want to thank you for being here in my last performance ever at the Massapequa. Okay, here, I got a quiz question for you. All right, here's a quiz. This is what I call the trivia portion of the Les Degen entertainment experience. I got a musical quiz question. Whoever gets it right, Lee Gundel in the Massapequa Library will write you a check for $5,000. Okay, you ready? 1936, Dorothy Fields and Jerome Kern won the Oscar for writing the best original song for a motion picture. The movie was called Swing Time, and Fred Astaire sang this song in the movie. For $5,000, this is not for people that might have been to a past show and know the answer to this, Ken from the Army. Can anyone name the song? 5 seconds. Anybody? Any guesses? 3 seconds. 2. So does this young gentleman know the answer to the song? Oh, he doesn't. Okay. All right. I'll give you a little hint. You can't win the money anymore, but Frank Sinatra made a lot of money with this one. Oh, okay. All right. Why don't I sing the answer to you? Did anybody at home get that? Well, you don't qualify at home for the $5,000. Sorry. Okay. And I'm going to sing the answer to you. It's one of my favorite Frankie songs, anyway. So I was gonna sing it anyway. Now you know it. Maybe not. Here we go. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you. Here it is. And the way you look tonight, the $5,000 answer. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheek so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you, and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you, and the way you look tonight. Come on, everyone. All right, the Massapequa Library is rocking, baby. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Big finish now. Lovely, now don't you ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you, and the way you look tonight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the way you look tonight. Thank you. All righty. All right, shall we take a trip to Broadway?
Sure.
All right, okay. Here's a few Broadway showstoppers. Why don't we start with this one? Okay. Let me grab a little bit of my vodka again. It's water. It's water, I know. You missed the joke. Never mind. All right. Anthony Newley and Leslie Bracuse. I'm also a Leslie, by the way. Wrote a terrific song for a Broadway show called The Roar of the Grease Paint. And a lot of people recorded this one. I have a kind of Bublé-esque, orchestration on my little iPod over there. And how about a big hand for the Massapequa Library Orchestra? Aren't they great today? All right. Is everybody feeling good? All right, that's the name of the next song, Feeling Good. birds flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. I'm feeling good. Thank you. Woo. All right. Okay, let's stay on Broadway. Here's one of my favorites, and this one actually has a big dance number in the middle of the song, so you're in for a real treat here. Your tax dollars at work. Okay, here we go. All right. Just run this up a little over here, take a little sip. Okay. So, in Lee Adams and Charles Strauss wrote a terrific tune that was first recorded in 1959 by a young crooner by the name of Tony Bennett. I always liked the way that my favorite rendition of this song was performed by one of my heroes in show business. That's right, Dick Van Dyke. That's right. Remember he won the Tony Award as Albert Peterson in Bye Bye Birdie?
Yes.
Remember Bye Bye? You know, then the film version too, where he played. I love the film version. I used to watch it all the time, not because of him, just because I was in love with Anne Margaret. That's right, but that's a Kim McAfee. She was terrific. Anyway, so what better way to get you happy and smiling? If you still aren't, this will do it for you. This is Put On a Happy Face, and there's going to be an inspection during the song. Whoever's not putting on a happy face, Lee is going to take away your library card. Okay, so here we go. Let's have some fun with this. You two at home, I'm going to be checking YouTube when I get home to see who I am, right, with the stupid jokes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook. Stick out that noble chin. Wipe off that full of doubt look. Slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Right, here comes the inspection. Frank, I caught you much better. Put on a happy face. Can you never smile, right, Joanne? Put on a happy face. And if you're feeling cross and dickerish, don't sit and whine. Think of banana splits and licorice, and you'll feel fine. I knew a girl so gloomy, she wouldn't laugh or sing. She wouldn't listen to me, now she's a mean old thing. And spread sunshine all over the place, just put on a happy face. All right, here we go. Not easy doing that on a carpet. I knew a girl so gloomy, she wouldn't laugh or sing. She wouldn't listen to me, now she's a mean old thing. And spread sunshine all over the place, just put on a happy face. Together! Put on a happy face. Just you this time. All right, give yourselves a big hand. That was terrific. All righty. Okay, my goodness. All right, let me, I gotta take off my jacket. I'm starting to schwitz. Do you know what it means to schwitz?
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. I have my Michael Strahan New York Giants schwitz towel. We're my Giants fans. All right, okay. I went to the game last year. They retired his number, and everybody got one of these sitting in Meadowlands. And I brought it home. My wife said, "Why did you bring home that schmatter?" And I said, "It's not a schmatter, it's a schwitz towel." She goes, "Yeah, but when are you going to use that?" I said, "On January 14th at the Massapequa Library, right after Put on a Happy Face, I will need this." So it's called planning for the future. That's what we do. Okay. All right, I'm going to do my favorite song in the whole wide world for you. I'm going to save everybody $350 for a ticket orchestra seat for a Broadway show. Okay. Here we go. All right, we take you now from the little village of Massapequa to the village of Anatevka. I must tell the story. When I was 12 years old, my parents took me to my first Broadway show ever. I didn't want to go, right? I didn't want to go, Mom and Dad. I fought you tooth and nail. It was a Saturday night. The Rangers were playing the Bruins on one channel. Bruno Sammartino was fighting Gorilla Monsoon and wrestling on the other. Why would a 12-year-old kid want to go into the city with his parents and watch a bunch of Russian Jews dancing around on West 46th Street? I didn't want to go, but they forced me, and it changed my life. I fell in love with the theater. So I'd like to recreate for you one of the greatest scenes in modern Broadway show history. For those of you not familiar with The Fiddler on the Roof, Tevye is a very hard-working milkman, married for 25 years, as the song goes, 5 beautiful daughters, and one Friday night he's coming home for the Sabbath, he's coming home for Shabbos, and his horse goes lame. And so many times in life when we yearn for something better and we're frustrated and then we have tourists and we want to like get better, who do we usually reach out to talk to? Right, the big G. Right, so between man and God, from Fiddler on the Roof, If I Were a Rich Man. Does my hat look okay? Because my wardrobe lady didn't come today, so I want to make sure that everybody can see that. Okay, here we go. Dear God, you've made many, many poor people. Now, don't get me wrong, I realize it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There could be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. Oy, if I were a rich man, dum. All day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Dum. If I were a bitty rich, diddle man, I see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oi, what a happy mood she's in! Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them like a Solomon the Wise. If you please, Reptavia, pardon me, Reptavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. La-dee, la-da-dee, la-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. 'Cause when you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. Oy, if I were a rich man, dum. All day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Dum. The Lord who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan? If I were a wealthy man. All right, thank you. Woo. All right, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, I've been singing that song since I'm 12 years old. Well, I'm not rich, but that's life. See what I did there? Clever little segue. Sing with me if you know it. That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April and shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune. When I wake up in June. I said that's life.
That's life.
And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on their dreams. But I don't let it get me down. You know why? 'Cause this final world, it keeps spinning around. Sing along if you know it. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life.
That's life.
That's life and I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart didn't want to buy it. But if I didn't think it was worth another try, you know what I would do, Joanne? I'd jump right on a big bird and I'd fly. One more time. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. If there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. Oh yeah. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. I hope you enjoy. You know, I got to tell you, you guys are an amazing audience. You are. You're terrific. Can I be candid with you? I'm doing this particular show for many, many years. Of all the audiences I've ever had, you're the most recent. That's right. Okay, let's see. How about let's All right, there's a gentleman here that likes the, what's your name? Bob? Bob, okay, but you like opera.
I like opera.
All right, so here, why don't we do something that everybody knows? You were asking me for opera when we were schmoozing before the, so why don't we do something everybody knows from a very famous opera?
Everybody knows opera.
And actually, do we have, where are my German opera fans?
In Germany.
You have no German opera? You are fan of the German opera? All right. And I said in the promotion that we would do songs from the 20s through the 70s. So I have to do this one from the 20s. In 1923, Kurt Weill and Bertolt Brecht. You know the show I'm talking about? Yeah, of course, you're way ahead of me. Ich habe es nicht gewusst. That's what everyone else is thinking to themselves. So in 23, Kurt Weill and Bertolt Brecht wrote the Dreigoschen Opera. Und in the Dreigoschen Opera, there was the murderer, the Mackie Messer. That's right. And everyone knows this song. Not from the 23 version, but in the 50s, Bobby Darin changed the words around to English. And he sang the murderer, the Mackie Messer from the Dreigoschen Opera. And I'm going to do the next half hour just talking like this. I'm not going to sing any more songs. I'm just going to do this. So if you know the song, sing along with me. Some of you are baffled. Some of you are completely turned off. You're going to move to Seaford because you can't take what's going on over here from the Dreigoschen Opera. Here we are. There you go. Oh, the shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old McKeith, babe, and he keeps it out of sight. You know, when that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, has old McKeith, babe, so there's never a trace of red. On the sidewalk, ooh, sunny morning, lies a body just oozing life. Eek, there's someone sneaking, there he goes, round the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife? Ah, there's a tugboat, down by the river, don't you know, with a cement bag that's a drooping on down. Now the cement's just, it's there for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 10, old Mackie's back in town. Did you hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. Now McKeith spends just like a sailor. Could it be our boy's done something rash? Oh, Jenny Diver, Suki Tawdry, Miss Lottie Lenya, and oh, Lucy Brown. Now that line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackie's back in town. Oh, Jenny Diver, Suki Tawdry, look out, Miss Lottie Lenya, and oh, Lucy Brown. Yes, that line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackie's back in town. Look out, old Mackie's back. All right. We got that Bobby Darin thing going. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I can fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far across the stars, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we're gonna kiss just like before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'd go sailing. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, the Massapequa Library Orchestra. Section is hopping, baby. And I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, you know we'll meet beyond the shore. We're gonna kiss just like before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'd go sailing. No more sailing. Here at the Massapequa Library, the central location, not the harbor. You gotta come up Central Avenue. You're only allowed 2 hours in the lot across the street. Hopefully the cops aren't going to ticket any. I don't know how the song ends. I just. All right, thank you. All right, so is everybody? I know the show is supposed to be. It was either to 3 or 3:15. If you want to sit around, I got some more songs. If you want to hear them, yes. If you have to go, then I'm not offended. I will just unfriend you on Facebook. So okay, all right. So all right, we're doing good. So here, why don't I dedicate a special song? This is for my lovely wife. In June, we're going to be celebrating our 38th wedding anniversary. Thank you. Yeah, we have something very special planned this year. We're going to start talking to each other again. That's right. That's right. And do we have married couples in the room today? Where's your hubby?
He's home resting.
How long you married?
Let's see, 1990. So how's the age? 30.
Well, that's why you married so long, because you don't hang out together.
That's true.
That's right. Can I tell you, this is a true story. I work at a lot of assisted living facilities. And I said, anybody married here a long time? So there's a woman sitting with 5 other women at the table, not a guy in sight. The woman raises her hand, and she goes, I'm married 62 years. I go, where's your husband? She goes, now, as an entertainer, you want to be, sensitive to the people. So, I said, well, that's beautiful. What's your name? She goes, Mary. I go, Mary, what's your husband's name? Roger. She goes, well, I'm sure Roger lives in your heart forever. I'm sure he's looking down from the clouds, and I'm sure many of us have husbands and wives that are sitting up there with Roger. All of a sudden, she yells out, no! Roger's not dead. He's up in his room. He couldn't make it to the show. He's got diarrhea. True story. It was one of the funniest things that ever happened to me. in my life. So God bless you and your phantom husband. Okay, that's right. That's why you have the mask on. It's not for COVID because you don't want anyone to know that you're. No, I'm only kidding. That's all. So I would like to dedicate this song to my lovely bride of 30, going to be 39 years. You and your hubby, Ken and Joanne, I know, but I didn't want to. You know the joke already, so I didn't want to do it to you. Anyway, so I want to dedicate my favorite Elton John song to everyone and anyone who's ever been in love. This one's called Your Song. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I were a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. But anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Thank you. All right. Did anybody? Thank you. Did anybody see? It's a new movie that came out. It's the Banshees of something. Takes place on an island. Did you see it? No. Oh, it's a wonderful. You're gonna watch it. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a little different, but just a heartwarming story. And so anyway, To get a little more uplifting from that little melancholy song of your song, here's a song from my favorite Irish artist. This is from the 70s. I think some of you might remember him. I saw him once in concert, and he was terrible in concert. He's great recording, but anyway, you'll know who he is right away. More than you needed to know. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eye. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. You know the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that soft and low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush, and all the sun moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. And I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. Then I'll know how much you want me, that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? This is Van Morrison. And now Les Degen on flute. I don't even know if I'm holding it right. You know the night magic seems to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? I wanna dance with you in the moonlight on a magic night. La 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 la, in the moonlight on a magic night. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? All right, thank you. Thank you. So let's see. So what's the consensus? Do I wrap it up? Do I do a couple more? What do you think? Everyone's cool. You sticking? You enjoying the show? Okay, terrific. Thank you. Thank you. I got time for maybe two or three more. Well, I'm going to sing my mother's favorite song. My mother's here today. She comes to all my shows. She's sitting in the upper mezzanine with well, not with Roger because he's got a gassy. Okay. All right. Why don't we do this? This is my mother's favorite song. All right. This is written by Nino Olivero and Riz Ortolani. Wrote a terrific tune that Frank Sinatra recorded it was the theme song for a documentary called Mondo Cane. But my mom used to love, her favorite rendition was how Andy Williams used to sing this song, right? Perry Como. It's a standard. Everyone does this. The name of the song is called More, and I'm Les. So are you ready? This is Les singing. Everyone at home on YouTube, do you see what I just did there? I know. Shut up and sing the song. Okay. This one's for you, Mommy. More than the greatest love the world has known, this is the love I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. More than you'll ever know, my arms, they long to hold you so. My life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time. And far beyond forever, you're gonna be mine. I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. One more time, the Massapequa Central Orchestra. More than you'll ever know, my arms, they long to hold you so. My life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time. And far beyond forever, you're gonna be mine. I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. No one else could love you more. Thank you. All right. It's we got 4.5 minutes till 3:30, and I got a 4.5 minute song. So I just want to thank you again. I hope you had a good a time as I did. Oh, thank you, thank you. And this is an old Cole Porter tune. I got a great 57 Sinatra Nelson Riddle arrangement on this. Let's go out in style. I hope you enjoy this one. This one's called Night and Day. Okay. Standards and show tunes. This is a standard. See? Have to come through when you pitch something. You gotta... Night and day, you are the one. Only you neath the moon or under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling. Where you are, I'll think of you day and night, night and day. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, or in the silence of my lonely room, I'll think of you day and night, night and day. Under the hide of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning and burning inside of me, and it's torment won't be through until you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and... one more time, give yourselves a big hand for coming out to the show. Thanks so much. How about a big round of applause one more time for Lee Gundel. Lee Gundel! Lee Gundel and the staff here at the Massapequa Library. Hey, how about a big hand for me? Oh, no, that's okay. Please. Night and day, you are the one. Only you need the moon or under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling. Where you are, I'll think of you day and night, night and day. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, or in the silence of my lonely room, I'll think of you day and night. All right, here it is, big finish. Night and day, under the hide of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning and burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through until you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day. All right, thank you so much, everybody. All right, another one in the books. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Sincerely. Oh. Oh, okay. But you know the feelings. Yes, yes. Grazie. That's all I know. That and Dove la Fantina di Trevi. That's when I was in Rome. I had to ask, Dove this, Dove that.
Thank you so much. It was lovely.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I saw you years ago and you haven't changed.
Oh, good. You know what? I remember you. You haven't changed either. Did she buy it?
You look exactly the same.
Let me just turn this off so I save a little juice on my thing. Thank you so much for coming. You become like groupies.
Thank you, Les.
Thank you,
We
thank
had a
you.
great time. You're so entertaining.
Thank you.
How's your family?
What?
Say hello to your wife.
Yeah, everyone's doing good.
She doesn't come to shows anymore?
No, I think she was probably watching on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I saw you had another show at Suffolk.
Are you gonna? Can you make it to that?
Uh,
That's the one with the song parodies.
wait a minute. Is
That's
that,
the group. That's